Hello everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome to our this session of YouTube channel. Hope you are good. So in this session we'll discuss rural local government and urban local government with respect to Odisha politics and government. And as you know, we are first covered the previous year question. On basis of our analysis of previous year question, trying to cover the theory and expected question for our upcoming examination. Successfully, we are going to cover our Odisha politics and government, and this is going to be your last session with respect to Odisha politics and government. If anything left by me, then you can connect. କିଛି ମଧ୍ୟ ମୋ ଦ୍ୱାରା ରହିଯାଇଥିବ ଯଦି ଓଡ଼ିଶା ପଲିଟିକ୍ସ with respect to ଓଡ଼ିଶା politics, then you can say me. I will try to cover this topic as soon as possible. Hope you agree with this point. On this note, let's start our discussions. So if I talk about the question, the number of question from rural local government and urban local government, around 2 to 3 question every paper they ask. So it's an important topic. We have to know about the trend of the question. Along with it, you have to also understand that where the question frame. Okay, so that is our objective of today lesson. And যদি ମୁଁ କହିବି our question pattern, more question are based on here the factual question, okay, that we can see here. So let's see the first question in front of you. How many gram panchayat are there in Odisha? Okay, so it is a factual question. A 6794, B 7649, C 66974, and D 6479. The answer of this question A, option A 6794. There are right now 6794 gram panchayat are in Odisha. Okay, so we need to update with time, because the gram panchayat sometime created or also the number is like increasing, so we have to update. After the election, if there will be any law with respect to gram panchayat, then we'll update to you. Okay, so here you have to remember the factual information with respect to gram panchayat. Similarly, they can ask the question with respect to block, the districts, how many districts are there under the tribal people or tribal like people dominated with the district. Okay, moving to next question. Out of 314 blocks in Odisha, how many are identified as a tribal blocks? Option A 97, B 108, C 118, D 121. So what is the answer? So I would like to apologize here. In last session I told you the answer of this question option D, but there is like the two things are we basically notice. Somewhere it mentioned 118 and somewhere also mentioned 121. Okay, and in so many time, in so many place basically, if I will let you the authenticated source, there mention about like there are 118 tribal blocks. Okay, so that the authenticated answer of this question is option C. Okay, if you want to check, then you can go direct to the official websites. Then you can see also the like mentioned there is 118 blocks, tribal blocks in Odisha out of the 314. Okay, so I just want to clear you, this is the official site of the tribal of Odisha, where I basically take a screenshot with respect to all the data of the tribal scheduled tribe population in basically Odisha. You can see here the all the data mentioned there, like there are the total particularly the vulnerable tribal group, okay, 13, okay. Also there is a tribal sub plan blocks 118. So it is a the official website where I basically got this picture. You can go and google it. You can also find there are the 118 tribal so far so concerned. Then you can also remember few of the data, like there are the how many scheduled tribes, 62 scheduled tribes. Then there are particularly vulnerable tribal groups are 13 group, okay. That can be, they can ask in your examination, so you can basically remember here. So ମୁଁ ଏଇଠି ଚାହୁଁନି କିଛି ମାନେ ଇନକରେକ୍ଟ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ୍ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ, ସୋ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ତୁମେ ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ ଭାବେ କନସିଡର କରିପାରିବ, ଯେଉଁଟାକି ମେନସନ୍ କରାଯାଇଛି ଟୋଟାଲ୍ ଟ୍ରାଇବାଲ୍ ବ୍ଲକ୍ ଅଛି 118ଟା, ତା ସହିତ ମଧ୍ୟ ଅନ୍ୟ ଡାଟା ଅଛି ଲାଇକ୍ ସେଡ୍ୟୁଲ୍ ଟ୍ରାଇବ୍ 62 ଟାଇପ୍ସ ଅଫ୍ ସେଡ୍ୟୁଲ୍ ଟ୍ରାଇବ୍ ଅଛି ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ। ଦେନ୍ vulnerable tribal group 13ଟା ଅଛନ୍ତି। So why it is important? Because the examiner is quite interesting to ask about the tribal, okay. If you in a trend of news, you can also observe that right now Ladakh is to be demanded included in the 6th schedule, okay. Ladakh demand କରୁଛି include 6th schedule ହେବା ପାଇଁ। So right now tribal people dominated in Ladakh, that's why they are trying to protect their own rights. So tribal movement ସବୁବେଳେ ହେଇଥାଉଛି ନର୍ଥ ଇଷ୍ଟର୍ଣ୍ଣରେ ମଧ୍ୟ। So examiner try to quite interesting to ask with respect to tribal with perspective of the Odisha, okay. That you have to remember from exam point of view. Hope you agree with this point. So moving to the next question. Next question is that article 243 JDD deals with option A Panchayat Finance Commission, B State Finance Commission, C District Planning Committee, D Power of Rama Sabha. So answer of this question the C, District Planning Committee, okay. So I will let you know that few of the article important to Panchayat and municipality which can be easily converted into your question. So few of the selective article we should at least remember, that is like for example article 243 JDD that they already ask, okay. Similarly you have to remember the State Finance Commission, State Election Commission and its article of the Panchayat, that you have to cover. Then moving to the next question, Gram Nyaya Act was enforced from, okay. So option A October 2007, B October 2018, 8, okay, October 2009, then D October 2010. So what is the answer of it? The Gram Nyaya Act enforced, okay. So answer of this question is October 2009. In your Ssb political science, they asked the question 2 times, in December last cycle and also in 2021 they already asked. And this Gram Nyaya concept is very interesting as like Lok Adalat, okay. So Lok Adalat, that's why it's also important here. And one thing I would like to reveal before you, that last day I asked to you about the one homework question, but no single aspirant or subscriber response this question. So more question पचार मतलब यह थिला जे that if you participate in this process of the class, then I will feel more interactive and also like the mahol will be created for our preparation, okay. So it is only benefited to you if you answer in the comment section. There is no harming, okay. It will helpful to all the other also, they can also revise the concept. So hope you get my point what I am trying to say. So it is up to you that how can you handle the things, okay. So my responsible that to take the class and help you. So that is my objective, and now it's on your call. So this is the answer. The answer of this question is like October 2009. If they ask the question the Gram Nyaya Act when initiated, then you have to tell it is December 2008, okay. That we are going to cover in our theory part, okay. So moving to the next question. Next question is about that which one of the following is not, it's not the compulsory function of urban local body in Odisha, okay. This question is asked SSB political science December 2023, okay, December paper. Option A lighting the public road and place, B planting and maintaining the tree on the roadside. C. Regulating offensive and dangerous trade and practice. D. Constructing the public latrine, the privates and urinals. Okay. So what is the answer of this question? The answer of this question is option B, that with respect to the maintaining the tree or plantation of the tree. A question arise which there are lot of information with respect to compulsory provision of the urban local body, but what you need to remember, at least you have to remember compulsory provisions, then you can easily eliminate that which is not compulsory provision or which is a part of compulsory provision of the, say for example, your panchayat and the municipality. So it is like similar in both the cases, panchayat pe also and municipality pe also. Okay, the function of compulsory function of the urban local body or the rural local body. So we have noticed one thing, that we have to remember at least the function of a compulsory, either the optional or the, we can say that the discretionary functions. Then you can easily identify or answer this question. Okay, that is the objective of this question. Then moving to next question, which was the first legislations prescribing the constitution power functioning of the Gram Panchayat in Odisha? Okay, so option A, Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1942, B, Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1946, C, Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1948, D, Odisha Block Samiti Act 1960. So what is the answer of this question? Can anyone know this answer of this question? The option C is the answer. Okay, the Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1948. So see, here they ask the question, first legislation prescribing the constitution with respect to Gram Panchayat in Odisha. So here you can like conclude that the examiner asked the question with respect to something fast. Okay, fast initiative Gram Panchayat, fast initiative to the High Court, fast initiative to the legislations. So that is the intention, and we have to remember that thing. Okay, Gram Panchayat in Odisha. So the, like in Odisha there are different legislation with respect to Gram Panchayat are already there. So but first thing is that is the Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1948. Okay, so we will also cover in our session. Then moving to the next question, question number last not the least, identify the correct sequence of conformity act done in the state of Odisha for 3-tier Panchayat Raj system अंडर द 73rd कन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट एक्ट. क्वेश्चन कौन पचार ना 73rd कन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट एक्ट अंडर रे ओडिशा रे कौन कौन ग्राम पंचायत रिलेटेड अमेंडमेंट है सिक्वेन्स रे अरेंज करिया को से पचार. सो हियर द आंसर, व्हाट इज द आंसर? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट मी क्लियर यू द आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. ऑप्शन ए 1994, 1995 and 1997. So this is the chronology in which the Odisha Grama Panchayat Act has been amended. Okay, that is, and here the question is like about first, and here is the amended, and we have to prepare that the Odisha Gram Panchayat and its evolution of the amendment. That is basically the intention of this question. Okay, moving to our theory part. Hope you understand or analyze the question, what the question basically with respect to Gram Panchayat or urban local body are there. So mainly I would like to conclude here the 2-3 things you have to remember. The first thing that you have to remember, any act or legislations. Okay, any act or legislation in term of the first. Along with it, you have to also remember the function of the Grama Panchayat or municipality. If you remember Grama Panchayat, then you can automatically okay for the municipality. At least one compulsory provision or the optional provisions. Then you can easily identify the answer of the questions. Along with, you have to also remember one thing is that the block, total block in Odisha and tribal block, Grama Panchayat in Odisha, and also the PESA Act with the total districts which dominated the tribal peoples in upcoming examination that can be expected. Okay, so with this note, let's cover the few of the theory portion here. So as you can see in the screen, the theory part of the rural and local government and urban local government. Okay, so this is a small table, few of the thing will cover under this. So let's start. So here you can see the total block. Okay, the total block right now in India, sorry, in Odisha, 314. Okay, 314 out of the basically 314, the with respect to tribal block are there 118. Okay, how many tribal block? 118. Here you will get a questions. Okay, they can simply ask the question why it is important, because in so many places they mention about the total tribal block is like 121 or 118, but if you will do and check the official authority website, there is a 118 mention. And also the answer king, I think answer key of this question by Dssb also provide the 118. Okay, and that you have to remember because it is now in a like trend. Okay, then the gram panchayat, total gram panchayat in Odisha right now 6794. And one thing you have to also remember, please update before the examination that how many gram panchayat there in Odisha. It can be increased or it can be basically the something can be here and there. Okay, so you have to remember, but right now the election is going to held, so there is no chance to any increasing of the gram panchayat because it is the up to the legislation. So after all you have to remember the like the statistic portion of gram panchayat because it is current FIR. Okay, then one thing which I personally feels that can be there in your examination, Odisha's tribal area comes under the 5th schedule of Indian Constitution. Okay, okay. So the Odisha and tribal population in Odisha. Okay, so the tribal population or tribal area of Odisha comes under the 5th schedule of Indian Constitution. Okay, right now there are the two schedule in our constitution that deals with the tribal peoples or tribal area. One is the 5th schedule and another one is the 6th schedule. Okay, your 6th schedule include your northeastern state Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram. Okay, Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram, your 6th schedule. But 5th schedule include the 9 states. Okay, nine state of the India, and out of that Odisha also comes under the 5th schedule. If they ask the question, they can confuse you that the tribal area with respect to Odisha comes under which schedule, then you can remember the 5th schedule. This was not asked in your examination, but I think that can be there. Okay, as much as I basically analyze. Then moving to the next portion, the ग्राम पंचायत and Odisha. तो ओडिशा आमर तो से पुणी ग्राम पंचायत लेजिस्लेशन लाइक किसी भी अच्छी तो सेटा आम देखा ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. ओके, so you can see here the Odisha Gram Panchayat Act was enacted in 1948 with respect to Panchayat Raj institution. Okay, so for the first time 1948 the Odisha Gram Panchayat Act was basically initiated. Okay, that you have to remember. Then on similar line, the Odisha Panchayat and Jilla Parishad Act 1959 was enacted in 1961. So this is the new information. Hope you not aware about this thing, but I think there can be a question because already this thing is asked. Now the time is like Odisha Panchayat Samiti and Jilla Parishad Act 1959, which was enacted in 1961. If they ask the question when it was enacted, then you have to remember 1961. The Odisha Panchayat Samiti and Jilla Parishad Act was enacted in 1961. So do remember that thing. I will ask you in our most expected question. So be prepared for that as well. Okay. Then Grama Panchayat and Municipality Act first initiated under 63rd and 64th amendment. ମୁଁ ଯେମିତି କହିଥିଲି ନା ଏକ୍ଜାମିନର ପେପର ଯିଏ ବନାଉଛନ୍ତି interested to ask in term of the first. Similarly, the Gram Panchayat and Municipality Act in India for the first time initiated under the 63rd and 64th Amendment Act, but unfortunately it failed due to the absence of the votes. Okay, but you have to remember if they ask the question which amendment for the first time introduced Grama Panchayat and Municipality Act, for Grama Panchayat it is the 63 and for the municipality it is the 64. Okay, very very important, please note down. See one thing तुम मैंने क्लियर रखार पड़ो अच्छे ये कौन ना बहुत गुड़ा इनफॉरमेशन अच्छी पढ़ाई ओके आई ऑल्सो नो एंड आई हैव ऑल्सो टू मच डाटा विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू द टॉपिक बट मु सिलेक्ट कर से टॉपिक गुड़ाक जोटा कि मुझे एनालाइज कर जोटा क्वेश्चन रे कन्वर्ट हो पार कारण आमको सब जिन पढ़ा दरकार नहीं ऑल द थिंग्स वी कैन नॉट रिमेंबर और रिकॉल बट फ्यू थिंग व्हिच मैक्सिमम चांस देयर कैन बी इन योर एग्जामिनेशन so on point of that I am telling so please take it the serious okay hope you understand then community development program was started on October 1952 okay so this date is important they can basically ask you already they asked the question the National Development Council was created in which years so it was created in August 1952 in your PGT 2023 they already asked but now the time they can switch to the community development program which is also associated with the panchayat okay before the proper panchayat structure created there is a community development program was created under the Jawaharlal Nehru government okay so it was started October 1952 this factual information is important do remember and please make note of it it's very important okay then moving to the important act that is PESA in so many examination with respect to your UGC NET and different examination with respect to political science they already asked the question regarding the PESA so two things you have to remember what is PESA PESA is a panchayat extension to the scheduled area it was enacted on December 1996 do remember the month also because in Odisha if you see Odisha you can find the paper with respect to month year even if the date so that is how they make the top the question जो कहउछन ना top हेला question that is the top with year then they also ask the question month so panchayat extensions to schedule area was enacted on December 1996 under Buria committee important can be asked so under which committee the PESA act was enacted that is how Buria committee okay the two thing one is the PESA act December 1996 and the Buria committee okay that is the things now come to the your compulsory function of panchayat and municipality see ମୁଁ ଏଠି କ'ଣ ଲେଖିଛି ନା କି ୱାର୍ଡ ସହିତ compulsory provision mention ହେଇଛି and you don't require to remember the optional function of the panchayat and municipality if you know the compulsory function of the panchayat and municipality that will be help to eliminate in your examination because it is also important to use the elimination method okay so let's learn about few of the compulsory function of the panchayat the public road and drain okay so you can remember like if there is no road there is no drain how the people communicate so that is important na that is most or essential for a society or a village okay then lighting the road okay you have to lighting the road because now we are living in civilized society so lighting and proper the way of communication must be there the lighting road is also comes under the compulsory provision okay then drinking water no one can survive without drinking water so drinking water also the compulsory provision of the panchayat which a panchayat or municipality must do okay that is how thing then manual scavenger what is manual scavenger you must have seen in the panchayat so many people are doing like road safai work they are known as the manual scavenger and recently our central government initiated a scheme namaste scheme they can ask the question namaste scheme related to what a namaste scheme associated with the mechanized sanitization facility for manual savage worker okay see why I am telling to you with this example because it can helpful to you recall or remember the compulsory function with respect to the example okay that is helpful to you then moving to the next point maintenance the record specific to marriage birth record okay mela okay these are the compulsory provision because birth record or maintenance the basically population okay or of the panchayat it's also important because the like the population is the main part of the panchayat and mela and the market also then poverty alleviation and social welfare these are the compulsory provision of the panchayat and municipality okay these are the few of important keyword which going to you helpful okay or helpful to you revise the concept quickly and identify that which compulsory function and which is the municipality or panchayat optional functions. That is how you have to remember here. Okay, so ମୁଁ already तुमको techniques କହିଦେଲି ना कौन केमती करिवो. Hope you understand and follow it. Moving to the next point, which is very very important, ग्राम न्यायालय. Okay, ग्राम न्यायालय. So last day we study about लोक अदालत. लोक अदालत, it can be district level, it can be your state level, it can be your national level. But at the rural level, ग्राम न्यायालय, it like a court or it like a judiciary body. Okay, ग्राम न्यायालय. Okay, then ग्राम न्यायालय. So let's see. It was initiated on December 2008. Okay, on December 2008, ग्राम न्यायालय was initiated and came into effect on October 2009. Everyone समस्त मन रख जे माने remember करिया पे the month with year. Okay, that is important. So if they ask the question when the ग्राम न्यायालय was initiated, December 2008. If they ask the question when the ग्राम न्यायालय was came to force, October 2009. And do remember, it is a central government initiative and ensure that all the state government is responsible to create a ग्राम न्यायालय. Similarly, in Odisha, there is also a ग्राम न्यायालय. Okay, and what is the objective of the ग्राम न्यायालय? To provide quick access to justice specific to the rural level and limit the pending cases at the upper court. As I already said you, there are a lot of cases pending in the high court, say for the district session court also. They have no time, and to quick solve the problem and provide the justice to the rural people, there is a ग्राम न्यायालय is created. Okay, and I will ask you one thing, that which the panchayat committee, which committee of the panchayat, okay, which committee, there are different committee like Balabandra committee, LM swing committee, which committee recommend for the creation of a ग्राम न्यायालय. At least you don't require to provide answer in comment section, but try to make a note of it. They can be asked under which committee the ग्राम न्यायालय was created. Okay, ମୁଁ ତୁମକୁ ଏଇଟା କହିବି ଯେ କେଉଁ ଜିନିଷଟା ତୁମେ ନୋଟ୍ ବନେଇବ, କେଉଁଟା ଲେଖିବ, that also going to help, because all things is not covered here. Okay, that is how our objective. कारण तुम जब होमवर्क करिवो ना, you will be remember all the factual things more like easily and accurately, because when you basically labor something, then it is up to your. Okay, then moving to next, it set off the located at intermediate level. So ग्राम न्यायालय is exist at intermediate level. Every panchayat you can see the ग्राम न्यायालय. So that is the objective of ग्राम न्यायालय. But right now in all the panchayat there is no ग्राम न्यायालय. In Odisha has a total 24 ग्राम न्यायालय, and out of that currently 20 are operation. Okay, 24 टा अछि, ता मध्यरु 20 टा operation रो अछि. They can ask. This is a unique information, you can't find anywhere. So you have to remember 24 ग्राम न्यायालय are there in Odisha. Out of that 20 are operated. Okay, at least you have to remember this statistic. Okay, statistic or figure, because they are interesting to ask. Then it cover both civil and criminal jurisdiction. As in your local adalat they ask the question, like there is a wrong statement, they mention that marriage and matrimonial not comes under local adalat, but they comes. Okay, similarly they can ask you, in ग्राम न्यायालय the marriage and family issue is not comes under the ग्राम न्यायालय. That is going to wrong, because here I mentioned civil and criminal jurisdiction. If you see the last session, then you can remember what is the things comes under civil and what is the things comes under the criminal jurisdiction. So this is how where they basically convert the into question, that you have to remember also. And the ग्राम न्यायालय's decision is not binding nature. If you will compare the local adalat decision is binding in nature, and you can't go against the decision of a local adalat. But on the case of a ग्राम न्यायालय, the decision of the ग्राम न्यायालय is not binding in nature. Please remember, they can make confuse you that the decision of a ग्राम न्यायालय is binding in nature. If you will see, yes, agree, no, this is not. Okay, and this all information which is collected by me from the official source authority, you can check if you want. So this is all about the ग्राम न्यायालय. Okay, then I am going to tell you few of important article with respect to your panchayat and municipality, which can be like expected to ask in your examination. ମୁଁ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ଲେଖିନି, କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି, if you interested then you can write down, it's very very important. First ମୁଁ କହିବି पंचायत. Okay, तो आम जमी देखले प्रिवियस क्वेश्चन गोटे पचार ना कौन ना 243 ZDT articles deals with what? Similarly, they can ask the question with respect to panchayat and municipal different article. Say for example, article you can write down, okay, the article 243A, okay, deals with the Grama Sabha. Article 243 your D deals with your reservation of the seats, okay. Then article 243 G, okay, G is deals with the power and authority responsibility, and article 243 K associated with the election commission, state election commission. I hope mu bhabuchi a question they can ask, because right now election are going to held, so you have to remember samaste janchandi election commission of India associated with the 324, but what about the state election commission? That is article 243 K. At least you have to remember this article. Then moving to the your municipality. So in municipality, that you have to remember one thing, that article 243 T, okay, 243 T associated with the reservation of the seats in the municipality, and article 243 ZA deals with the election to municipality. As we remember, article 243 K election to the panchayat, similarly article 243 ZA the election to municipality. Then article 243 ZD your district planning. Already they asked the question in your previous examination, okay. You can see, let me see you important things which you have to remember here. Here is the question, article 243 ZD option C, that is how your district planning committee. So in that way we have to remember the article 243 ZD associated with the district planning, okay. Similarly article 243 ZE associated with the metropolitan planning, okay. तो ये जिनसु हम मन रखियार अछि. Then article 243 V disqualification of member, okay. तो this is also important. So I will request to you just write down this article and try to revise, because in rural government or the the urban local government important topic, and examiner is quite interesting, and every like paper we see the good amount of question from this topic, so we can't dare to skip this topic. And from my side, as far as the possible, I try to cover, okay. Anything if you found that like skip by me, then you can highlight before me. I will try to definitely cover that thing, okay. So this is all about from my side with respect to your rural local government and urban local government. तो तुमर यहाँ लास्ट सेसन थिला विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू आम कह जोटा कि ओडिशा पॉलिटिक्स एंड गवर्नमेंट सक्सेसफुली आम दुईटा यूनिट कवर हो गलानी बर्तमान, ओडिशा पॉलिटिक्स गवर्नमेंट एंड द पॉलिटिकल सोशियोलॉजी. तार आम MCQ कंडक्ट कर देथिले, आउ सेथिरे भलो रेस्पॉन्स आसथिला. वी आर ट्राइंग टू कवर ऑल्सो दिस टॉपिक एंड वी आर ऑल्सो विल बी कवर द MCQ ऑफ दिस ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट एंड पॉलिटिक्स, ओके. क्वेश्चन नुआ क्वेश्चन रहिबो, फ्रेश क्वेश्चन रहिबो, ओके. And do share with your friend, okay, because we are in a right track, okay. So in upcoming session we will try to cover all the your like expected topics which can be there, so that can be covered. And one thing also, let me clear before you that the few of our subscriber they asked me, sir, please make a strategy video with respect to SSB. So let me clear to you, I have already made the strategy video with respect to SSB. You need to just search the discussion forum for SSB lecture by writing my name, okay. You have to write my name and search discussion forum for SSB lecture Tapas Kumar Pradhan ki Pathashala. Then you can get video where I basically detail explain all about all the things. And do join the Telegram ID Tapas Pradhan ki Pathashala, where I use it to share the PDF of the sessions, okay. This is all about from my side. Thank you very much being a part of this session. Thank you guys, have a nice day.